Good morning. Welcome to Kerala Lottery Guessing. So this is the four-digit chart. This is the sequence that is based on the sequence which came last month. So if you can see, today is the 14th. So we'll be looking at the sequences which uh, came last year on the 15th. First, we'll update the sequence for yesterday. So you can see here, yesterday the sequence which came was 9146. So you can see the date is mentioned in the very first column. You can see starting from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14. So yesterday uh, was the 14th, and the sequence from the previous months of the 14th came on the 13th. You can see the sequence is being updated here. So you can see 9448 8974 004667099740 are the sequences which came from the previous month. So now we'll look at the 15th. You can see I've highlighted 4997, then I've highlighted 7523. I will also look at 7278. Again, the sequence comes below each other, so you can see the overall sequence shows as the sequence that is required here. So here you can see 5688, then you have 7548 at the end, and 6500. So we'll select the sequence that comes next to the ones that have come yesterday and day before yesterday. So you can see the orange color marked under 99349740. So we'll mark the sequence based on 7523 and 4927. We also have a sequence which is based on 7278. So now we will base a common strategy based on 7458, 7523, 7425, 4997, and we'll go with 7394 as a common sequence. Then the next next sequence would be based on some of the earlier sequences here. So these were the sequences from the previous day. I'm just going to quickly leave one. See, 1794 reflected as 9146, which was a very close sequence. We'll try to just focus on three-digit sequences ABC for now, rather than going for the four-digit sequence. We'll try to master ABC first, and then we'll look to add D column later on, maybe after a few days or after a few weeks. So the first sequence is 7894, and the second sequence is 3861. This is based on the sequences which have come in the previous month on the 15th of the previous month, not on the 14th. Normally the sequence comes one day in advance. So this is the three-digit addition sequence that we have. This is based on addition of 457 to the previous day's figure and addition of 694 to the previous day's figure. So you can see I have a table sort of made. I just key in 146, and uh, the sequence will add 457 automatically to each number, and each particular number would have three different combinations. So we select the best combination out of these nine figures. You can see one is a repeat, eight is a repeat, then we have nine, we have a three, we have a zero, we have a five, we have a six. So we'll go with sequence which would resemble the sequences or the numbers that we just updated in the previous sheet. So, what do you think is the best sequence based on the previous few days sequences that have come? What is likely to come? So, you can see one sequence was 3861. So, we've chosen 631 here from these figures. And then from the other sequence you can see there is 593. We will pick up something from 593 as well. You can see 593. We'll change this. There was 789 from the other sequence. So one sequence will work here, the second sequence should work there. So based on this, the three-digit sequences can be prepared. This is one type of guesswork based on the addition sequence of 457 and 694. If you can check November, you can see the colors marked on the second column of November, second set of two columns. We see now we move on to, we just update the sequence here. Okay, there you go. Just trying to rotate my screen, stuck here. Right. So you can see I've updated 631 and 357. We have this four digit, four board addition sequence here based on a Sunday of the previous week. The color red is +1 and +6. It's a pair, it's a full circle, and it's also called an opposite. 1 is the opposite of 6, and 6 is the opposite of 1. This is a pair and a full circle, which is in color red. Then blue is the addition of +2 and +7. That is added to the previous week's sequence, which came on a Sunday. And then color green is the addition of +3 and +8 on the sequence that came on a Sunday of the previous week. So you can see the combination of these six figures. They form a pattern and a change, and they keep coming downward from the previous weeks. You can see on the extreme right, the column C, you can see the last 8-10 weeks combination of blue and green coming in between. You can see one odd red sequence coming. So again, you see this the sequence stretched from a Saturday, Sunday to midweek, from midweek to Monday, Tuesday. Then again, you can see in the last 3-4 weeks is gone back to Monday, Sunday, Saturday. So the sequences keep changing. You just need to anticipate the change. If you anticipate the change, uh, and forecast your game accordingly, you will definitely stand a chance to do well in your forecast with board A, B, C. So I really won't take too much of your time. This is based on the four-digit sequences. I'll continue the video. I really won't give you too much commentary. You need to understand the base. I've covered that base in a lot of previous videos, but seems like if somebody new comes on to view this sequence, this is a very important sequence that we can gauge from. If you pick maybe 2 to 4 figures out of this every week, and then you prepare your forecast based on those figures, 4 figures, and then accordingly each day you change your strategy. My suggestion would be that we don't change the strategy based on what is likely to come as a forecast. You can play the same sequence for a period of 2 to 3 days, and definitely I can show you the past results. The same sequence can come on a multiple days. You just need to change the sequence of the numbers that you play. So if you are playing like yesterday, the sequence I had predicted day for yesterday was 4162 for the ABC, and you can see 146 came yesterday, and 2 4262 came the day before yesterday. So you can see the same sequences come on both the days. One day it was without 2, and one day it was without 1. So all the four sequences or the numbers that I predicted have come, and those have ensured that the game sequence has passed. So I'm going to just continue the video just running. You can see the mouse clicks that you see on the screen, which would give you an idea of what sort of sequence that you are guessing. You can see here each click and each tap that I make, I go ahead and update it in the individual 3-digit column. So your focus should be from now till maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of picking three different figures in board B and C and accumulating your 2-digit Jodi figures and observe it for a period of few days. You will definitely see those sequences work out well for you. So wish you all the very best, guys. So I'm just going to complete this board C and I'll then end the video for you. So this is what you have as a reflection, that is your base. Based on this you can prepare your future stats accordingly. So thank you for watching the video. We'll connect with another sequence video very soon. Thank you.